Africa is 36 million square kilometers of land space. We have opportunity in the continent that we just haven't galvanized. And I think information cross borders, within countries and within regions is vital to galvanizing the potential of the continent.
It is a challenging process due to the very nature of our SADC region, the different size of the countries, the different type of economies. But I think we can be rest assured that the people responsible in terms of at least the regulatory framework are doing what they can, to arrive at a situation where the financial services can be made available seamlessly across the SADC region.
There is a roadmap in the region, and that's to achieve a one currency, hopefully, and a one central bank. Pretty much the route that the euro, or what happened in Europe, that route. But I think, suppose the advantage is that they started and we can learn the lessons.
We find that the regulations under which the financial institutions which provide the services operating are quite different from one country to another. This makes it quite challenging for a financial institution based in Johannesburg, in Windhoek, to be able to provide their services to a potential client in Harare or Lusaka as much as they would want to. So it's these differences in the regulations and the rules under which financial institutions need to operate, which make it difficult to access the services across borders, or for a financial institution which operates in one country to be able to extend the same services uniformly to a different country. The moment that there's more harmonization across the different requirements in different countries, then it will be possible for financial services to be made available to individuals and to small businesses across the different countries. The banking sector has made quite some headway in integrating the payment systems.
The SADC is the electronic transfer of payments for goods and services across borders. Before, it took 21 days to clear the checks and the paper money. Now it takes only 1 day.
We're referring to the cross-border payment systems project here, which platform is looking at intra-trade within SADC. You should be able to say, okay, I can maybe go to an ATM. You should be able to say, I can walk into my bank. And that's what we call in the retail space. So in that retail space, that stream is what we're developing going forward. So we'll see the implementation of that hopefully from 2015 going forward. We're currently only working in Rand until we get to an agreement about a regional currency.
I've done quite a bit of travel in Africa, and particularly with GIZ and Finmark Trust, where there's a joint project funded by both of those parties to set up associations similar to the South African Credit Providers Association in at least 6 other countries in the SADC region. And what we find is that, yes, parties are trying to extend credit services, but they are hampered because they don't have enough information about their potential clients or even their existing clients.
And if each entity is going to collect the same information, it becomes very expensive. So in South Africa, what they've done is to create an association. And under this association, the business get together and they share the information that they collect.
It's as simple as this. You've met me today. Am I good for 100 Rand, 1,000 Rand, or 10,000 Rand? I'm asking you for a loan. How will you decide? Quite often you'd go, I haven't got a clue who you are, I've just met you today. Sorry, I can't help you. But if you knew that I'd borrowed from somebody else, your neighbor, and had paid back every cent plus interest, might you consider your decision differently? So it's cross-border data exchange principles, it's cross-border data privacy and consumer privacy principles that would need to be agreed. And there needs to be a common data format. And that's something that even in South Africa, 25 years later, we work on all the time.
This really is for the benefit of people. It takes long, it can be very complicated and can be very frustrating, but I think with the commitment that we are seeing across the continent, it can be done.
It is a lot about trust and willingness to venture and willingness to engage, to reach agreement on how it actually happens.